What, dare I ask, is going on inside that head of yours, Þarþuþhaþhi? I think the answer for the most part is absolutely nothing at all. I think our concern should be what's going on his head, not what's going in on his head. Did that make sense? Because that's right, my friends, he is King Þarþuþhaþhi, and he doesn't have a crown. And that's one thing, that's pretty much all he knows about kings, is that they should have a crown. Before we go too butt wild today, though, I want to float an idea, and that idea will strike fear into the hearts of maybe a lot of you, but you gotta hear me out here. In one word, abdication. Speaking from 5,000 hours of Crusader Kings 2 experience, immortal characters, though are often very fun, very, very powerful, you push it to the extreme, they can get a little bit stale after the 200th, 300th year. And speaking from a tremendous amount of immortal experience, I can say that some of my most memorable characters are the immortals that I've abdicated, that I've kept in a position in the realm, say for example as Fauca, the head of a religion, as a council member, or put in charge of their own kingdom, and let them do their own thing, and then we just go back and check on them. That gives us opportunity for people like Threat to take over and breathe a bit of fresh air into the playthrough, but to also keep our old character milling around. And of course, it's going to be a long time before we're done with Þarþuþhaþhi, right? He's only 65, he's only really just starting his adventure. But I do think the day will come where if this guy keeps getting more and more health boost and becomes maybe eventually immortal, we might want to retire him, let him go on his own adventures, let him become quite literally an adventurer, or just give him his own kingdom or something like that. I'm going to leave it up to the beautiful comment section to decide when or if we should abdicate. And now, of course, I do want to steal him a hat, and the Pope's senses are going to be tingling in a second when we go back out to the Vatican. For the time being, though, we have a couple of more interesting, more important things to deal with. Everybody seems to be happy to commit to Elfland idea, as in permanent elf Iceland, tall, beautiful, elven kingdom. As in playing tall, not that they are tall. I mean, they are tall, but you know what I mean. I'm going to ask you to throw name suggestions at me for counties and holdings. My names list is incredibly long. Somebody suggested quite a lot of good ones in the comment section, but I'm not going to give all 4 counties to one person. That's very greedy. Baradum, though, is nothing short of genius. Baradumland. We're sticking with Elfland, then we probably need that ascended tribal government type. A lot of people saying it's awesome, so I do want to try that. I do want to go for it. Let you build cities, that type of thing, according to people in the comments. The other thing somebody said was, don't forget to take a look at the actual law in succession itself. As far as I know, that they're very culturally restricted, aren't they? Which is why I didn't think any would be relevant to us. Saxon elective, Scandinavian elective, we can't add. Nor tanistry, nor tribal. Maybe there is a cultural reform we can grab from one of our adventures that would let us add, say, Scandinavian elective. Maybe if we go over to the Norwegian holy site, for example. They were definitely going to reform the Alaran faith, but again, I'm going to stick to my rule that we'll get that last holy site, or that third holy site, then we'll do it as a kind of celebration, right? So first things first, I think we're going on a little expedition, if you don't mind. Bear in mind, we also took that cultural thing to give us better expeditions, too. Eldom! Beautiful Eldom, what happened? We ate some poisonous plants by mistake. Oh, you idiot boy. He was quick, he was Herculean, and he was an elf, but sadly that alone wasn't enough to save him. My God, he had a lot of kids. Wowee, even with the fertility negative. Minus 30%, and he still ended up with 8 kids. While we're heading over to our expedition here, I will apologize again. This is supposed to be a daily series. Rimworld series ending. Having to start the Fallout series on the second channel. It's like a lot going on, okay? So hopefully we'll be back to a normal, standard playthrough, though I am reflooring my office as well, so it's going to take a little while. Elisara Fauca-Hyanda. Daughter, I'm afraid you are cursed to be so far down the line of succession, I'll probably never look at you again. So I'm certainly not wasting one of my very lovely names on you. Ooh, family members can get married. Hello. Yes, we'll marry my grandson to my granddaughter. Obviously trying to amplify that elven trait whenever we possibly can. I pressed this Navarro Dorset. Hello. Maybe matrilineally married to her? Non-matrilineally married? You knew what I meant. As I travel through the plains of Shropshire, I'm so sorry, I come across a group of hunters. They allow me to follow along for the hunt for a little while, pointing out some specifics in their technique. You gain the trait Hunter. What, we just gained that? Well, that's beautiful. Oh, shit. Hello there. Prowess +1 minus stress loss. He could be the type of guy that'd be very good at hunting, right? He's obviously got an interest in that kind of area anyway. Or prolific hunters. Wow. Now, because we chose Elven Supremacy... Oh, no, that was only for hybrid cultures. Can we still reform the culture just by normal means? We absolutely can. How interesting. I don't think I want to because I like the system the mod has given us instead of Paradox's method. Of basically building our own culture from scratch is a lot more interesting. Yeah, we'll go with Hunter then. Come on. We've got to find something here. Oh, no. Ooh. Oh, no, not this. Oh, God. What will we take? I don't think it's worth risking our lives for treasure. Wrong answer. I will absolutely take a small lockbox. Oh, go on. Oh, we've done it. We've managed to take 100 gold. Do we take the large sack overflowing with gold or the shining golden vase? I've got to give it one more go, please. Please just trust me on this, okay? We don't need the gold. Take the vase. Oh, my God. Okay. A piece of armor. We don't need that. Large sack overflow. One more, and then I promise I'll stop, okay? Okay, that's enough. Oh, but I could do it once more and potentially get more gold. We don't need gold. What am I doing? Stop. We have enough treasure. And here we are. Ah, it's this game again. I think I did pretty well last time. I trusted Julia Melwood, and it did not play off. It's because she's going to choose king. Peasant beats king, as I recall, so we're going to just play peasant no matter what. That's our worst piece, and if she's telling the truth, it's a good outcome, right? Did we win? Oh, it was a tie. She went with peasant, we went with peasant. Okay. Her expression, she's going to choose peasant. You can play peasant twice. Okay, well, I guess we'll go, why don't we go for a nice middle one? Why don't we go noble? We go noble. You won. That's what we like to hear. She's going to choose king. We'll go peasant again. So if it's a draw, it resets. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Otherwise, you get stalemate. Go. Oh, we won that one, too. They did choose king. Oh, my God. We basically got this in the bag then, right? You're choosing knight. I'm going to go priestess and take the gamble. Oh, my God. We're actually... We're wiping it out. We've only got to get 4 rounds, right? She's going to choose priestess. I don't remember what rank priestess was. I'm going to play queen. Oh, we've done it. There you go. We only had to win 4 rounds. Beautiful. Huzzah. And... my friends, another cultural reform. Wooden boxes filled with strange seeds you've never seen before. We can build farms in forest and tiger provinces. Tiger provinces could be somewhat relevant, I suppose. I don't know what Iceland counts as. Does it count as tiger? Let's just have a quick look. Sorry to ruin the immersion right now. What does this count as? Plains. Interesting. Oh, yeah, okay, so it is partly tiger. That one's hills and that one's mountains. So we could build a farm. Collection of intricate metal tools, perhaps from a smithy for higher artifacts. That's always good. We love to see that. People of the bow. We gain the first trait of Hastaluda bow, okay, and Ranger High Guard. Whoa, they're cool. Counters heavy cavalry. Oh, this is a hard choice. I feel like Woodland Bounty. Farms are good, as I recall. I don't know if it's that good. There's going to be a lot of other great buildings. Elven craftsmanship seems insanely good. So I'm going to go with that one. We've already got pretty good retinues, I think. We've been fighting enemies way stronger than us. And my friends, there it is. You've explored this expedition site thoroughly and uncovered many of its secrets. You understand the significance in one head for the elven people. Sorry, it's his low intelligence. He forgets what they're called at some point. A new holy site from this day forwards, and there it is. Salisbury became an Elran holy site. It's kind of fun turning Stonehenge into an elven holy site, right? Oh, and now Calibrimbor's about to be eaten by a wolf. Oh no, this guy's being eaten by a wolf. No, someone did point this out in the comments. Remember, we've got elven supremacy. Stick to your culture. I'm not going to risk my son for Ethelwyd. Although, this man deserves my help. He would do it just to fight the wolf and get the prestige, I think. So yeah, we'll do that. He's still ambitious after all. I think personal traits should always overtake from cultural stuff, right? Yes, finish the expedition. Hello there. As I discuss court affairs with my son, Fearsnor, I don't know how he's become more hideous than his father. He probably starts discussing his childhood. You must admit, you never cared for me, not even when I was young. What my dressing up was ruthlessly ridiculed. Is that love? Give me your land, father. He wants Baradum. That is very Baradum. Absolutely not. From now on, you'll have what you need from me. We took the mysterious wine bottle to a nearby village to see if any of the locals knew anything about it. One of the elders with an old woman with poor eyesight said she knew about it. This is Shadow Banish wine. What on earth? From now on, you'll have what... We're going to give him Shadow Banish wine? Is that not from Skyrim? Am I going mad? After asking to elaborate, the elder explains that a little girl as a little girl, her grandfather told her of an alchemist from generations who dabbled in alcohol making. He learned the legendary recipe to create a wine that provided one with the power to easily peer through the darkness. Oh. What is this? What is this event? Okay. I feel like that was the wrong tooltip there, right? I feel like that wasn't the right tooltip for the time we gave him a hook. I don't want to give him a hook. I want to give him a bottle of wine. And after a couple of the standard travel events, you know, kill a seagull, whatever, sadly, the peasants are going to revolt. Where are they going to revolt is probably a better question. Whoa, 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 whoa. Pause a second. Hello? Leader Erolas. Oh. I don't know what I expected, but that wasn't it. You visited the capital of the Kingdom of Elfland. You do know where you live, right? Probably not, to be honest. We visited a legendary statue. Goddamn, I closed that. I didn't even realize what it said. Oh, well, that's a shame. I'm sure it was, again, probably some martial lifestyle experience or maybe some prestige. Edindor. My daughter-in-law, Isilwen. How far down the... Oh, intelligent, though. Wow. The fact that it only took a couple of generations to really clean this dynasty up is so impressive. Again, so far down the line of succession that if we play as this kid, I'll rename him when we play as him, right? Give him a proper elven name. Kings did that all the time in the medieval ages. They take over, they get a different name. I mean, shit, they basically still do it in the UK. We have ourselves a marsh perk and a prowess perk. Somebody said that in the leadership tree we can designate our heir. I must have read that before and totally forgotten about it. A man's home is pretty alright. Control territory advantage up a little bit. And then, we've already got Sentinel. We've already finished Vanguard. So I guess... Master of Logistics, supply capacity plus 100. I'll take that one for sure. I'm going to quickly blast through and put everybody who's appropriate for the position in the position. As long as they are good or better. Seneschal, yeah, average. Okay, that'll do. That's fine. It's better than not having one after all. And we can definitely afford it right now. Court Jester? Sure, we'll make my one-legged blind wife court jester, because apparently she's averagely good at it. Don't have a good court musician, that's a shame. Grigor Hlandaf. Do we trust him? Bear in mind, again, Elven Supremacy. I feel like we won't worry about it for now then, huh? More importantly, what we do have to worry about, my friends, is finally reforming the Aluran faith. I've proven myself worthy to the Alaran order. Now as Realm Lord, they offer to hear my counsel and change things to better suit this new era. Other morality shall be a reflection of my own. Listen closely, sisters. You gained Defense of the Alarans. Hello. They've entrusted you as a Realm Lord with an opportunity to shape the order to better suit this elven age. Faith creation and reformation cost minus 100%. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, sick. What a cool idea. Wow. Okay, so we just get to reform that whenever we want. That's not the right button. Try that one. Oh, interesting. What would we even want to change? Might be a better question. Interesting. Special doctrines. We've got that elven adaptability. So if we reform it, we could swap. Should we see if there's any kind of unique elven stuff? Sanctity of nature. Higher building. See, this one's not necessarily so useful. Forest, jungle are not going to be super relevant. Obviously, forest across Scandinavia and the UK. Tiger, that's kind of relevant too. We could potentially swap that out for something. Carnal exaltation. I promise I didn't immediately mouse over that one intentionally, okay? What would I even go for, though? Sacred murder. That's awesome. Human sacrifice. Lean into that elven superiority. He's not an evil man, though. Trusting. I feel like he's kind of a kind fella, so I don't think that suits him at all. Norse syncreticism would be cool, but I don't think that's even a thing, is it? That would have been kind of fun. Monasticism, pursuit of power. That's not bad. Ambitious is a virtue instead. Reincarnation could be kind of fun too. Ritual cannibalism, eat the humans, we become Bosma. Filthy, disgusting Bosma. Unrelenting faith vows. Warmonger too. Listen, I'm open to suggestions on this one because I don't think that... I think there are a few that we could maybe justify taking that kind of fit our character, but I don't think there's any kind of big defining factor about this guy. He's ambitious and he's trusting. He's like kind of just a nice fellow who relies on other people as long as they help him become better. That's kind of that's a very normal way to behave, I think. He's not some great schemer. He's not some lunatic cannibal warlord. He's not some great world-conquering man. He's just a dude. He's just a guy. And I know I said I was going to reform the religion, but I don't think it's entirely necessary right now. Commission a legend artifact, though. Hold on. If we've got that elven, really we should be commissioning all artifacts all the time if we've got the option for it, right? Visit the market. Oh, that's stress reduction, isn't it? Fortify holding. The holding of Furrier gains fortified holding for 40 years. They should have made it 45 years, because then he fortified for 45. No? I've got to do everything myself, haven't I? What is it? Sorry, what does that do for us? Fort level +2, garrison size 20%, danger -10. Oh, interesting. It's not super useful. We've got money to burn, but it's not super useful. What do I need for a university? That's right. Scholar. Could you imagine this guy founding a university? I don't think that's very appropriate. Let's do it then. We've got that cultural reform. Hit me with furniture. Some furniture is really good, though. A book? I don't really know what to go for right now. Our armor is just ceremonial armor, correct? So isn't actually... Yeah, it just gives prestige 0.1 per month. We're not exactly struggling for prestige. Let's hire a local artisan to commission us some armor. Sturdy lamellar armor. Ooh. Not very flashy, but dependable. Dependable scale armor is what I need. Not very dependable, but flashy. Or sturdy lamellar. I don't really know. Great protection to a great price. Honestly, let's just go with that then. Let's go with that. I want the biggest, strongest armor possible, please. And while you're at it, let's also commission... We have a good antiquarian, if I'm not mistaken. I think she was certainly okay. Oh, shit. They just write it instantly. Okay, fair enough. I was going to say, otherwise we might want to swap them out and maybe get a better quality. My daughter-in-law, Isilwen, greets me with a pleased smile. Her reading lamp has almost run out of oil. My lord, she says as she puts down a beautifully ornate book. I can't do the elven voices anymore. I've already blown out my voice once this week doing the Fallout Ghoul playthrough, so I've got to maintain it a little bit. We've made sure of keeping track of every last thing, every deed, every battle, every adventure, and every romance. All of it recorded for the ages. There's been a lot of romances, okay? How many members of our dynasty are there now? 39 living members, all coming from one man. Obviously not, I mean, indirectly to some extent. It's just a bit of a mess, isn't it? The Battle of Kent. That's awesome. What does that do for us? Oh! My beneficiary, Æthelthwith, approaches me with a thoughtful expression. Is there anyone special to you, my lord? It's got to be Julia Melwood, isn't it? It's got to be her. If it wasn't for her, we would be in a totally different situation right now. The Battle of Kent. Renowned 0.08 and Marshal. How can I not take that? Anger for Elfland. Get rid of that. Let's throw in the Battle of Kent then. Wales has also swapped rulers too and gone into a big... Oh, look at this. Conquered duchy. Oh, goddammit, he's still got two separate duchies. If we take Gwynedd, though, that gives us everything from Ceredigion up through to Clanfire, Porthwingeth, Gorgedeth, Quinthroboth, Clansilliath, go. So that would be kind of useful to grab if we're going all the way up there. I could be persuaded. Let's wait and see how this artifact comes out first. We're not too distracted. I'm so sorry. OBS crashed. Could not handle such beautiful glory of King Þarþuþhaþhi. Let me walk you through the plan. England, false England, are currently in a rebellion, right, that they're probably going to lose. The plan that the council have offered to Þarþuþhaþhi, because he's not clever enough to think of this by himself, is we go to war with England. We take their capital, make them so weak that this guy wins. When this guy wins, what's the war even over? You probably should have checked that. War against tyranny. He'll be deposed, and then we can go to war again and take another massive county, so much so that they'll lose. If we could take Lancashire along with Jorvik, that gives us almost everything they own. And this is a very big brain play. You know what else is big brain? We got 4 out of 5 on our domain size right now. That means that we can go over to the beautiful, dashing Julia Melwood and say chivalry. Do we need the chivalry bonus? No. Does it look awesome to click my man and see 37 martial? You're goddamn right it does. Apparently we've also got a plague. We will never enter seclusion. That is cowardly. We don't need to isolate the capital ever, because obviously it's up in Iceland. Far away from the stinky wilds of England. This is very large brain. Avania. Oh my god. Intelligence, robust. Again, I don't know how these kids are coming from this man. If it wasn't for their hideous, horrendous faces that invalidate any paternity test, I would assume immediately these weren't his kids. But there you are. Again, if they become relevant, we'll name them at the time. Can't waste all my good names on these random kids that are 47th in line. There it is. Amalar armor. Okay, not bad. Prowess +5. Injury resistance +4. I hope that was in the video. Either way, I commissioned some armor. If it wasn't, you'll just gotta sort things out there. Okay, let's slap that on immediately. That's so much better. It still gives the same prestige bonus, but we actually get like prowess on top as well. Not that we need any more prowess, admittedly. He's only gonna get achievement. Funded inspired characters project and received the end result. Brilliant. Thank you. Appreciate that. So we're gonna head right for his capital and see if we can take this without doing too much damage to the person that's rebelling right now. 2 new lifestyle perks. Oh god, we've got another learning one. That is coming from what's that? Council position, right? Am I not mistaken? I've got somebody, our court physician or something like that on a thing that gives 10% learning experience or something to that effect. Anyway, that's why we're very slowly getting them here. Cultural fascination progress plus 20%. I presume that we are ahead of our culture. Maybe also anatomical studies, because that's the one thing that could potentially kill him early is if he gets the plague. Let's go with that one. I presume we're cultural ahead, but there was that other landed elf, wasn't there? No, see, we're not. This guy all the way over here. Ganduin the Strong. Not that strong. We could take him. 51 prowess. Yeah, we could take him. Only 37 martial. Pathetic. And then... Army gold maintenance minus 15%. When you're playing with this many very expensive retinues, or man-at-arms as they're called in this game, that's pretty good. Hey, that's pretty good. I think we're gonna maybe take that one next. That'll save us a bloody fortune. I sees what? Sorry, Excalibur. It's not the Excalibur. There is no real ruler in Britain who doesn't claim to have the true Excalibur. Wars are paid for by selling Excaliburs, and you must hope your guests don't catch another displaying the sword. Oh, it's good though, right? For a free court artifact, I'll happily take that. You call yourself king. Give me your crown. Yeah, it'll be spared, because obviously we're taking it to incorporate into Elven domain. Let's go kill some troops, and then we'll siege the East Riding next. You know, the cultural... Oh, Lord! Why is she naked? I can't show that on YouTube, for God's sake. Show nudity ticks. Oh, bollocks. I don't know why I thought if I ticked that, it would stop nudity. That's my bad. There we are, much better. As I'm about to retire for the night, I've seen an unbelievable hilarity ensues before my eyes. My wife, Julia Melwood, naked as the day she was born. Yes, she was. Come here, give me back my clothes or I'll split you in half. Julia Melwood screams, "Ooh, you'll never catch me. I need your clothes to build my cozy little jester nest." Celestia giggles, our other wife. That's hilarious, because basically she can get revenge on the other wife without actually breaking the law. Just what I needed to see. She gains no raiment for 5 years. Thank God I disabled nudity. I don't know what it is about this game. That's the second time OBS has crashed. Something's very cursed because Celebrimbor has died. He was murdered nonetheless. It's probably having a lot of intelligent kids running around, probably desperate for the throne. That is sad, because Celebrimbor was, of course, a high elf, one of our better kids. Sorry, let's display that version of Excalibur before I forget. Get some bonuses from it there, because this would probably be the end of the war. There, the elven stronghold that is Hull. Right, Yaldom of Jorvik is now belonging to us. And you see, that was big brain time, because I imagine this guy is going to... This rebel is going to be able to easily win that war, depose the other fella, and it's all ours. There's a lot more cultural conversion, though, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. How are we doing on that front, by the way? Slowly. It's certainly going. I think we could definitely tidy up, like, a lot of the UK today. No real excuse for not doing it. It's right there, free for the picking. You know, we're just after the Sons of Lothbrok invasion, so everything's still kind of in flux. We haven't got to worry about the long-term problems of people trying to take back the throne, yada, 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 etc., etc. Not that this guy understands that anyway. Hello, that lady's name was Elfada. Amazing name. Oh, we were actually talking about that in Discord. There's some classic Anglo-Saxon names that would be, oh, a Waitron in Barradum has gained popularity. For the blessings it grants to those who pray at it. Oh, beautiful. Holding taxes plus 2%. Oh, that's going to make all the difference. There's a lot of good Anglo-Saxon names for it. Elfvina literally just means elf friend. What a great name that would be, huh? If we were ever going to do a hybrid culture, which, we're never going to do a hybrid culture. A little bit late now, isn't it? Will you stand still? Horrible people. My God. Ah, that was what we needed. Another prowess lifestyle perk. Oh, my God. Speaking of which, it actually happened. You've done it. Cornwall is now Elven. Imagine the delicious lembas pasties you could get from there. Oh, obviously we still gotta religiously convert it, so we'll just leave you there for a little while. It's actually, I was gonna say this should do it because Middlesex is London. That's the important one as far as I understand. I've never been there personally, but apparently where all my taxes end up going. Perfect. Well done. Legitimacy game. What have we clawed our way back up to? 0. Well done. Our expected legitimacy is 3 out of 5. Yikes. So what happens if we are below that, other than the other benefit? It makes our vassals potentially dislike us. Let's go and have a quick look here. Well, by benefit, obviously meant malice. Hello? Is that like below legitimacy? Oh yeah, there it is. Exactly that. Below legitimacy expectations, minus 40. Bloody hell. They still like us quite a lot, given our negatives. Sorry, is this man Odin? Look at you. That is some real border gore, like, right there. Technically, they are contiguous borders, so look. It's all interconnected. It's just a little bit messy. East Anglia we could go for. It's probably not a terrible idea. Just go grab that. Why can we conquer Dutchy, not conquer... Oh, I was going to say conquer county. That's because the other one was Grandeur and Adventure. We got the prestige. We might as well. I mean, they're probably paying for themselves in terms of the prestige gain and loss, right? Then, for available perks, thrifty operations. So what are we looking at right now? Let's get our army raised up so that we can get a proper measurement for it. There you go. They are still reinforcing too, so it's not going to be a very scientific check. We're looking at 7.9, and then if we take this, it's plus 7.9 a month, plus 9.7. Look at that. Beautiful. It's almost like it was, it's almost like it was 15% or something like that. My best friend Aelwind. This is his daughter, right? Approached me with a big smile on her face. My dearest friend, you finally see one another. I feel like you never spend any quality time with me. Maybe you'd be willing to try something with me. As a famous wandering minstrel, why don't we go watch a performance? Of course we will. He's trusting. He'd love to do it anyway, even if he wasn't trusting, to be honest. And someone has learned High Elven. Prince Holmgeir. He's learned High Elven. Impressive. Again, very trusting man. A little bit concerned about the very sudden 12 situation things popping up. Oh, it's my would-be naked wife, Julia Melwood. I'm feeling lightheaded all of a sudden, she says. I need to rest. Are you sure? I ask, because he speaks through his teeth. That's not supposed to be, offensive or anything. I'm quite literally just speaking through my teeth. This is very important business that we need to take care of today. The envoys from town will arrive later this evening, and we need to determine our stance on the issue. And you know most about the situation, I need your input. Could you stay for another hour? She cradles her head. I don't know why I'm giving the stupid man a more northern accent. I'm sorry. It's a mystery. Now I just feel a little bit off all of a sudden, if you'll excuse me. What's wrong with her? Is this the start of a disease, perhaps? Because I don't recognize this event. Concerning. Very well, if you feel off, go get some rest. Yeah, he's trusting. He wouldn't disbelieve her or anything. The meeting goes horribly. Well, obviously it went horribly. I mean, look at him. Ooh, is that an inspired person I see? What is it? Because bear in mind, a tapestry. You want to make a cabinet, do you? He's considered a master by his peers. Done. And bear in mind, Elven artisans, I presume, only affects artisans of, get this, Elven culture, not just Elven people commissioning artisans, I would assume. So this guy is probably just going to come with regular stuff, but then again, he's also a master, so it's going to be, good stuff. And we need more court artifacts, so I'm all right with that. Boom. Obviously spare it. We've stolen a pewter spoon from Norfolk. The most expensive treasure ever found in Norfolk, other than maybe a jar of mustard. Right, let's get you dropped. How are we looking? Beautiful. Wales is ripe for the picking at this stage, isn't it? People didn't think I know how to pronounce Welsh names. I'd like to hear you say Clan Fire, Porthwingeth, Go Getteth, Quindrobeth, Clan Celia, Go Go Go. Not that I'm, not that I doubt you can. Let's get to work. Oh, God, that's going to make my borders even uglier. Still contiguous, though, and that's all that matters, right? I also love, incidentally... Ooh, probably should have dealt with this first. We'll worry about that in a minute. I also love that, incidentally, Threk is the other commander of the armies before I merge them. It's lovely. I know I shouldn't be merging them so much, but look at that. How can you argue with that quality, though, of the army? That's incredible to see. I'm so happy about that. A courtier between friends. Look at your glasses. Archpriestess Galanwen of Kent. Who are you? Obviously Elven with the name Galanwen. Who is she? Oh, right. Canterbury, of course. She's the, I assume, Theocracy of Kent. That makes a lot of sense. Yes. Which one's Canterbury? Kingston? Sussex? Oh, God. Canterbury. I told you, it's right there. See, I know these things. Hello. Well met, King Þarþuþhaþhi. It pleases me to see you thriving here in Vesterland. It occurred to me that Elowin here might be of service in your court. Elowin Swiftwind. Whoa. Sagacious, quick, scholar. Yes, I know just the place for her. Because we are trusting, of course. We'd say yes regardless. Welcome. She is very, very good. She'd make a good court physician. Presuming we've, don't already have a good one. Who are we going to dedicate... Wait, did Julia Melwood die? Why is that symbol there? What the hell? I mean, obviously she's dead. My granddaughter. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, well, yeah, no, in memory of Arena. Yeah, Julia Melwood had the armor dedicated to her, right? She has quite literally been our shield this entire game. The shield of... Oh, my God. The shield of Elven culture, or in this case, a shield from her own stupidity. I'm sorry, are you raiding me? What the hell? Who is that raiding us? We've been raided by the Spanish. How the turns have tabled. Okay, how bizarre. Well, is this because I tried to steal your crown? But I don't even think my pewter spoon. The most valuable artifact in the whole of Norfolk gone. Oh, hello. What do you want? This is the King of England. It bloody worked. My incredible plan worked. No, wait, this is the same kid. Oh, you just got older. That's right. People do that, don't they? Sorry, what do you want? You want to duel to probably get back Excalibur, correct? Obviously, we'll duel him. 19 versus our incredible 75. Just kill this man. Because if we kill him too, in a legal duel... Ooh, okay. Fastest player in Elfland. Boom. He did not die. He did just get wounded, sadly. Because if we could have killed him, we could have then got... obviously, been able to go to war with him again. Beautiful. Will be spared. Absolutely. We took his half-sister. We've seized another Excalibur. Right. You see how this might be a problem, yes? If we could go clap his army's cheeks, that might be enough war score to... Oh, win us out. Apparently not. Let's go unsiege Diffid. It turns out that the Spanish were here actually as an ally instead. My lord, my champion Gwillem gestures me over to an object covered in fabric. It is, of course, our Fauca-Hyanda cabinet. It is just awful. Thank you, I appreciate that. And another daughter. I can't keep up with them. She is amazing. Amazonian intelligence for Kun health. Oh, they're just so bloody good. Your son learns Brythonic. And that was the idiot son, too. I'm quite impressed by that. There's his army. That's what we're after. Kill them. Smash them to pieces. And there's the war score we wanted. Beautiful. Look at us now. Okay. Now, the council are going to be saying, please, my lord, I beg you, for God's sake, please don't declare war until you've tidied up the mess that you've got going on. And let's do that. Vassal levy contribution, 15%. I mean, it's good for raiding, especially given the size of the realm. Next up, we get Noble Allegiance. Number of knights plus 3%. Acolyte Glory Gain plus 10% isn't massive. Probably more useful when we become an Ascended Tribe, right? And then Commander gives us what exactly? Marshal plus 3. Oh, my God. Knight effectiveness, 15%. Sorry, I'm sleeping on that. That's way better. And then what do we do? Do we flip back to Marshal and get Overseer? I guess we probably would. Maybe even Gallant? Because my guys have been a little bit obsessed with that legend. Maybe he'd do this just so that he becomes a bit more renowned. Again, he's an ambitious man. So we've got to become a bit more gallant maybe as a result of that. I'm not sure. Leadership could also be kind of fun. Go for traditions focus or even dynasty focus or both. Well, I can justify quite a lot with this guy. It also helps in being trusting. Oh, we can found a holy order for the Alaran faith. Oh, that's sick. Okay, gives us extra fervor. What's our fervor right now? 100%. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Okay. Headquarters Doncaster. I was holding back a little bit of laughter then. It's either or Bolton. Oh, they're not exactly the most, the city of Care. Where is that? Oh my God, up in Anglesey. Oh, that's cool. Yes, definitely that. Okay. And it's also, I feel like the Welsh language seems a lot more elven on it. So, well, there is a reason for that, of course. Tolkien took great inspiration from Welsh and Finnish specifically. Found a holy order, yes. Care Gibi. Grand Mistress Elsara of the Divine. Oh my God, look at her. Wowee. I'm going to do a lot of this in between episodes. Giving away counties is something that I can do without it causing any problems, right? That's easy. It's just finding characters, dishing stuff out. Revoking titles are a bit more messy. That's the stuff I'll leave for tomorrow's episode at the beginning. But there's a lot of just kind of generic round management. I don't think it's particularly interesting. We'll do... Can we even usurp any titles right now? Oh, we can usurp Gwynedd, so that's something. You can marry, so we'll just go ahead and throw you off there. They are related, which is, you know, good, I think, in Elven culture. Change hostages, I don't think is necessary. Guardians, we can quickly crack out there. There you are, Julia Melwood. The ransom the people. Yeah, no, we should do that. That's a trusting guy. You trust that they will serve more of a purpose being ransomed out, right? He's not vengeful. He's not a torturer or anything like that. Just get him out of here. Oh. Northman Army Conquest of the High Chieftain of Elfland. Always these people. Right, I'll do whatever I can do tomorrow paused. Oh, for tomorrow paused. And then tomorrow, we fight more bloody Northmen. No more delay. We will definitely be leaving it there for today. Thank you all for joining me. I appreciate the massive amount of comments people have left. Thanking the Elf Destiny developer. Please do go to the workshop and leave comments and show your support, your adoration, hugs and kisses, all of those nice things towards the developers who provide us with all these incredible mods in the first place. Speaking as a mod maker myself, it's always very nice to see people actually appreciate the work, especially on Steam Workshop, where people can be less than kind. So again, thank you for leaving those kind comments about the mod in the comments, and I know that the Elf Dev has definitely seen a few of them down there too, because I've seen some replies, but Appreciate that massively. Just on my behalf, thank you for being so kind towards the people who are effectively giving us like hundreds of hours of free entertainment, right? So thank you for that. Thank you, of course, to my own patrons for making, for providing me with the time I have to produce 2 edited episodes a day, followed by a second channel series, followed by any stuff on Elise and Sam. It's an enormous amount of work, which I would not be able to do if I had a normal job. Thank you to Wazi, Trivy, H, Boop, A Million Violets, Akimbo Orphans, Doctel, Iguanadome, Hudzu Wudzu, Phazimus, John, Viral, Dames, Ditchell, Alice Dimitri, Michael Bolt, Chillabella, Cosmosenti, Mighty Couscous, Lithabreaker, Freaking Satan, Vonerath, The Cat Lover 366, Shatner's Bassoon, Tab Funk, Chinamancer, Blizzard 4337, and Beta Soldier for my executive producers today, who have produced Þarþuþhaþhi's Journey. And a thank you as well to Metbar, Vibes, Koi, Christine, Noteworthy, Thomas DeSantis, all the waifu references, Mediocre Jake, Hottie Sphinx, and Kairos as well. See you tomorrow for a little more of this blithering idiot. And then also Þarþuþhaþhi. Oh, I got him.